Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is Georgie back at you with another video. Today I wanted to make a video on basically the importance of being honest with yourself, because this morning I was writing down some ideas, and this is basically what I came up with. I kind of realized that a lot of my emotions could be fixed if you're just honest with yourself, and I actually went ahead and I wrote down everything I was kind of feeling in the moment and what I thought I wanted to talk about in this video. And this is just me being honest with myself and realizing why some things are frustrating me more than others. And let's just get into the video. So the first thing I realized this morning is that I have to cut off my use with Instagram, because I had originally gone away from using Instagram and I deleted the app for, I would say, about a good 2 weeks. I just didn't have the app, point out period. And honestly, I was a little happier. I definitely could tell the difference. I now find myself sometimes just scrolling for no reason, and then realizing that I was just wasting like maybe 20 minutes for nothing. And it just doesn't make me feel any type of fulfillment. Like, at least when I play a video game, which I rarely do, I get some sort of fulfillment, whether it is having that conversation with one of my friends or just enjoying myself to like a fuller degree than just scrolling on an Instagram page. I told myself that I had to download Instagram to run more advertisements for my business, but in reality, I've kind of been sticking more to TikTok, and I do know Instagram is somewhere where you can grow. But once I log on to my personal account, I do go ahead and I'm not able to limit myself. So I think I have to do personally is just get rid of Instagram completely. I'm just waiting a couple of days because I did a giveaway for my brand, and I have to go ahead and go give some shirts, and my only method of contact with these people is through Instagram. But after that, I do think I do have to get off Instagram just to make myself a little happier in that department, because I have been noticing a lot of pointless scrolling. Okay, so one of my next point that I wrote down here that I have to acknowledge for myself is that I am proud of myself for exercising last week. I did go ahead and run 5 out of the 7 days, and every day my pace progressively got better, and I was just proud of myself because as a younger kid I was not able to really run a mile without stopping. And just in this 1 week of running, which I'm not a cardio person, I went ahead and I got up to 2 miles and 2.67 miles, and I can do that nonstop with like a 9 to 10 minute pace, which for me is pretty good. And I just was proud because every day I would just push myself a little harder, and that just honestly felt good because I realized that a lot of things are mental with that, and if I could just get that much better within 1 week, I just want to see where I am at the end of the month and where I am 6 months from now. So I'm definitely going to keep this going. My schedule is Tuesday to Saturday, so I'll run Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's how I'm just going to keep it going. So Sunday, Monday, I get off. I don't run those days, and I just kind of have like a little mental reset those days, because those tend to be like the harder days of the week, and it's just days where I do other things. The third bullet point I wrote down is that I've just been having this tick where I feel like I need to quit my job, and I am kind of aware that I do have a good job. I do acknowledge that I get to work from home, I have decent pay, I have decent benefits, but it's all just decent, and at the end of the day I feel like I'm tied down to a schedule and somebody else's time, and most of my days just feel unfulfilled. The only like little bit of dopamine I get from my job is when I get paid every 2 weeks and I just see that direct deposit. So I just kind of have to figure out a different means to getting my cost of living covered, and I do believe I'm fully capable of doing that. I've set myself up in the past before to do that. So for me, it's just a thing of, if I were to quit, I wrote it down here, I would have to create a structure for myself where I stay on a path working towards something that makes me feel fulfilled, and something that just brings enjoyment to myself. I know a lot of things aren't fun, but just getting fulfillment basically of completing a task is what I'm looking for, and I'm just not getting that from my job. So that's basically what I feel like I'm gonna do the remainder of this year, just trying to build a structure for myself where I can set up myself to just work on whatever my goal is, which I do have my goals, but I tend to keep those private because I just believe people shouldn't know everything you want to do. But I just have to create a structure where I could follow a schedule each day and just do that, because if I just give myself a bunch of free time, I just could get off task, and that's just me being honest with myself. So my major point of this video is the best thing you can do is just be honest with yourself. Not everything is always going to be perfect. This is when you need to just remind yourself that you just need to keep pushing, and that this is just kind of like a temporary phase in your life. And if you can acknowledge what's wrong, and you can, you know, point out the good things you're doing and separate the bad things you're doing, and just acknowledge the fact that you could be doing better in some aspect, then that's already a huge plus compared to other people. A lot of people are in denial, and I feel like that's one of the worst things you can be in, is in denial. So when you think about your emotions, or if you're frustrated, just try to find, like, within yourself, like your inner feelings, see what's making you feel that way, and usually you can take a course of action to take yourself out of that feeling. And that's my best recommendation, and I hope this video could just help someone out, because this is just something I wanted to make today, and I thought it was like a good topic to talk about, because I have been feeling a little frustrated this month, more than I was last month. And sometimes it is hard to keep the motivation there, but it's not about keeping the motivation there, it's about realizing that you're just one step closer every day. So I hope this video helps somebody out. Just any advice or feedback that you guys like, anything is appreciated. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.